Welcome back to your Yankees Latest. I'm your host, John Laloggia. Yanks beating up on bad teams, which is what they should do. They win 10-4 over the White Sox. Great start to a four-game set. They're coming off a sweep. This is 5 wins in a row. Yes, I know these are not good teams, but who cares? A win is a win, and this is a very competitive division. You need to stack them. That's what they're doing. Again, hitting home runs, slugging, that is the key for success for this team. And they were able to do it over a bad White Sox team. Bellinger hits his 26th home run of the year. He absolutely crushes it. I want to talk a little bit about Trent Grisham. I mean, he's been a revelation. I mean, he's just incredible. He hits another home run tonight. His 26th of the year, which is insane. He is a plus fielder. Really, really good. I mean, crushes off a lefty, by the way, a 2-run homer. His 27th of the year. I mean, that's amazing. This guy's got 27 home runs. Sometimes I can't believe it. Really good in the leadoff spot. And just, man, God, like, where would they be without Trent Grisham and Paul Goldschmidt? Just incredible. And he can hit lefties. He can hit righties. The Yankees' 3 homers today give him 33 in 10 games, tying a major league record. They were absolutely fantastic. They were so good. Chisholm goes 2 for 4 with a home run. Bellinger 3 for 4 with a double, walk, home run, 2 RBIs, 2 runs scored. They just looked really good, and that you're going to look good against a bad team. It's fantastic. I mean, Goldschmidt 1 for 4. Let's talk about Anthony Volpe. So Volpe makes an error, basically almost falls down on pretty much a routine play when the analytics department had him playing directly up the middle where the ball was hit pretty much directly to him. And he almost falls over and makes an error. Right then and there, you're like, oh, God, what's going to happen? Like, is there going to be a torrential downfall of mistakes, misplays? Is he going to be in his head? Because that's the feeling with Volpe. Like, you're so worried. You're always on edge if something goes wrong. And I do not feel comfortable with him as a starting shortstop in October. I mean, I'm gonna freak out. I'm worried right now. I mean, this ball, he couldn't have been better positioned to field this baseball off of Edgar Cuero's bat. He can't even put it in his glove, and then he falls over. And so right then and there, you're like, okay, like, that's bad. But then he hits a sac fly to make it 7-4. So he does get that run in, and he hits it solid to center field. So that's good. And then he makes a very good play in the hole to throw out a guy at first base, which is incredible. I mean, like, a really amazing athletic play, and then he catches the last out. So, and then he has a good day at the plate. It's really a gamut of emotions with him. He's not very good, but he's the best that the Yankees have, and he's going to start at shortstop. They do not have a better option at shortstop. It just sucks because this is fine. They win 10-4, and they have a great offense. But in a key situation against a good team in the playoffs, an error could be huge. And errors are a huge momentum shift. Can be a huge momentum shifter in the playoffs. It can change a game, and it is so magnified, especially in the playoffs. And he's going to have one. He's had so many this year. There's no way he's going to play error-free baseball in October. And he plays 2 of the most important positions on defense as either center field or shortstop, and he plays shortstop. So, I mean, it's good that they're beating up on bad teams again, but it's just up and down with him. And I don't know if it's in his head or whatever, or those days off that Boone gave him, but he just makes me very nervous, and I'm sure it makes you nervous as well. The bullpen looks awesome. Again, I do understand and realize that these teams aren't very good. They've won 5 in a row. But Warren goes 5, gives up 4 on Grand Slam. And then Fernando Cruz comes in. Thank God he's back. He pitches an inning of scoreless relief with a K. Weaver comes in, looks really good, has a couple strikeouts. Devin Williams comes in, strikes out the side in a scoreless inning of relief. And then Leiter Jr., an inning of scoreless relief with a K. Bullpen was awesome. This team isn't very good. I know that, but still, these are held them to 5 hits. They win 10-4. They get 12 hits, couple home runs. This is what you need to do. Now you just need to do it 3 more times. You need to do it 3 more times. Because right now, if you look at the standings, the Red Sox are a half game up on them. And they're only 4 back from the Blue Jays. So winning this division isn't out of the realm of possibility, but you got to sweep these bad teams. Like, without a doubt. You got to sweep this team before you play Houston and you go into Houston, which is going to be a really difficult series. And they just got Yordan Alvarez back. So we know about Houston, and we know that's going to be a really tough series. But that's why you take care of business right now. Beat up on this team. Stack up some wins. Get close, and then the real test will be how they play against Houston. And hopefully they play well. Because right now we're like happy and like it's great, it's a win, but like this is what this team does. Like we want to see them play well against Boston, against Toronto, against Houston. Because they haven't been. I mean, against sub 500 teams, they're absolutely incredible. But against Toronto and Boston this year, they're 4-15 and have 3 games remaining against each team. So, like, I'm happy, but it's like, okay, yeah, this is what you should do. You have way more talent and you can hit home runs and you're pretty much better at every position than the other team. So I expected this. And we should expect this and not be super excited about it, which I'm not. I'm happy about a win, but like let's move on and get 3 more. And it just goes back to like I want this team to crush these bad teams, but I just worry about the defense. I have the same concerns that I did last year about key mistakes in big spots. I don't know what you do at shortstop with Volpe. You're just going to have to live with key errors, which is going to kill you against really good teams. If he does this against Houston, if he does this against the playoffs. But I don't know what else you can do. This is the way this team is constructed. We're almost like stuck. This is who this team is. And if they don't hit home runs and out-homer the other team, they're gonna lose. Like there's not many more optimizations or guys to bring up or anything else that you can do at this point in the season. Kind of have to, what's that term? Dance with the girl that brung you or whatever. Like this is your team. This is who they are. It's almost September. We know who this team is. We know what they can do. We know what they can't do. They have good starting pitching. Got 3 viable starters, I think, in October. They have a very good lineup that can hit home runs. But they're not great on the base pass, and they make a lot of errors. And they definitely have holes. And if they don't hit home runs, they're quite easy to beat. But they have like a lot of guys who can hit home runs. It's just the home run slump. But speed and defense and good base running don't. So you're gambling with this team. You're kind of putting all your chips in. You're not feeling great. This team's a gamble. And they gambled last year and they made it all the way to the World Series, but they fell short. And I think that's what I keep thinking about is I'm going to be so angry if they slug their way into the playoffs and go deep. And then when they play a good team, I'm not even talking about the World Series. Let's say the ALCS. Let's say they face, Houston in the ALCS or some other team that's really solid, and they make these errors and they lose like they did to the Dodgers. I'm going to be sick because they didn't do anything to rectify that or correct that from last year. That will kill me. But take the win, get 3 more. Everyone have a great Labor Day weekend. I will see you back here on Tuesday. This has been your Yankees Latest. I'm your host, John Laloggia. Have a great weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.